Hello.
Hey, good morning everyone. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi, magandang tanghali dun sa mga nanonood ngayon. I'm not sure kung nasa ang area kayo, but yes, this is another Saturday that me and Balkisu bringing you some experiences, some tips, some knowledge that we learn on our digital business that we are running in the background. Doesn't need constant monitoring. And today we are going to discuss one day or day one. We have a Filipino saying. It has like daig ng masikap ang daig ng maagap ang masikap. It means the one who is taking action is better than the one who's working so hard. Hi, Balkisa. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's such a pleasure always to be here. And we're here today because we're grateful and we're thankful that we're alive. And I like when you start. So for me, Salon Fambulem, now you know, we don't kind of ask back today. We can talk to you now for making a listen to what you say. Sometimes most of who they wait one day. And most of us are waiting for one day for perfect time. And there's no time that is perfect. We just want to just prick into somebody's heart today. Just pierce those little things that are holding us back. Those little, I want to say, things that have a grasp on us that's stopping us from succeeding because we're waiting for a perfect time and for perfect. We're waiting for that perfect one day. And sometimes that one day never comes because something else happens. So we're here today. If you're schooling, don't school. Stop and listen and share this information with someone or let them join in the conversation so that you can learn get something out of this. But never wait for a perfect time. Let your one day start today. And that's what we want to start with. Myself, I'm from originally from Sierra Leone. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a child of God, and I've been living in Canada for over 20 years. And I have my amazing business partners whom I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love. I know I say that all the time. I love Melissa. She brings out the best in me. And I believe that we're here just to bless somebody. We're here to open the eyes of other individuals to know that your time starts now. Your time should have started from yesterday,
Mm,
but you can start now and you don't need to wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for
mhm,
that one day, right?
mhm. You're right. Time is the greatest asset that you have right now. Let's face it, it's reality. Sometimes because I still work at the restaurant, aside from being a parent of two, I am running a full service restaurant and running this online business. I am admitting it. Sometimes I get distracted. Once you're holding your phone and then you started browsing, you never realize how much time you spent already on your phone. But right now, I always reminded of myself that the time lost, you'll never have that back. So that is the most valuable asset that you have right now that you can use. Like we said, day one or one day, if you are not going to start taking any actions on what your ideas right now or what makes you pushing it, yes, exactly. Don't wait for a perfect timing. Don't, when we grab the restaurant, are we ready? No, we're not. When I started my online business, do I know anything about online business? Do I know anything like social media? Do I know anything about income producing activity on social media? No. I learn as it goes. Okay, yes, I failed, but I learned. You know what they said? You are, when you start it all over again, you're not starting from zero, you are starting from your experience already. So the
Mhm.
learning that you had on your journey when you started whatever idea you have right now, just keep going because you are learning out of that. You will never like this podcast that we you are watching right now. We are sharing this to you because we are coming from all different walks of life. Balkiso is my accountability partner on this online community. So I never do this alone. It's not like, okay, I decided to be an affiliate of one company and then figure it out yourself. No. Aside from the training, the mentorship that is given to you, you will also have a community. how many of us? There's like 250,000 doing online business, right? And we are
More.
supporting each other. Exactly, right? Or more. And we are like grow it's a growing industry because why not? One time I'm on my phone and who's this? Tony Robbins, is it?
Mm-hmm.
The
Tony
the
Robbins. Mm-hmm.
yeah. What is he promoting right now? It keeps on passing on my newsfeed. It's AI. He's a motivational speaker and he's also on learning AI now. So you are really adapting on what changes going on to your surroundings. So if you are not going to take action, you'll be left behind.
Mm-hmm. I so agree. It's such a good point. And for me, what I'll say is like most people will say when you give them or you show them opportunities or you tell them to do certain actions that will change their life forever, they will say, I'll start when.
Hmm.
That's what it was. I'll start when this happens. I'll start when that happens. So in a sense, fear in itself because they're afraid to jump. They're afraid of losing control. So fear is that kind of thing that dress as logic, like, oh no, like I have to do this. This is the reason why I need to do this before this happens. But sometimes that wait that we're waiting for that one day is still our joy, it stills our momentum, it stills the possibilities of growth, it stills the possibility of what our dreams are meant to be. And there are many people out there are many stories that we can hear about where people were waiting for a perfect time, they're waiting for that perfect day. And some parents, for example, they're waiting until their kids, like, oh, when all my kids have left, when they're all in university, I'll be able to do this. You might never have that time to do
Yeah.
that. You only have now. So don't wait for that perfect time. Don't wait for that perfect moment. Don't wait for that one day. That one day will never come. The
Mhm.
cost of waiting, I believe, is that we're quietly losing the confidence that we have in ourselves, the possibility of growth, the possibility of realizing our dreams. What if you can just step out of your that comfort zone, step out of what is possible in all the messiness, in all the insecurities, in all the doubts that you have. Say, you know what? I'm jumping in and I'm going to make my way through in all the mess and learn through the process. Because, as you mentioned earlier, those experiences that we go through are the things that make us who we are. Those experiences that we go through, those are not failures. Sometimes in life, things need to be broken down for it to be fixed back again. Because those broken pieces, when you put back again, you can see the beauty out of it. All those marks that you see in those broken pieces, it reminds you of where you've how far you've come. So why do you want to wait for that one day, that perfect time that will never come? Because something else is gonna crop up that's gonna destroy it, and then you keep waiting, and the years go by, and time waits for no man, right? Time waits for no
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that is all right. Remember, we have also on in the digital business community, it's a couple, and they failed 28 businesses. They failed, and I actually asked them, 28 businesses you failed, and you never give up. How
Yeah.
come you never give up? And that is actually what they said. We kept on checking opportunities because yeah, we will lose money, we will lose our time somehow, but the experience that you gain along this journey, that is what keeps us going. And thankfully, they did not stop looking for better opportunities because right now, I think they have 2 to 3 properties already, paid their mortgage, paid like almost 80,000 debt,
Hmm.
and receiving what maybe I don't know, 10, I think they are on the 10,000 monthly passive income that it's coming to you because they started this what 4 5 years ago, and they're
Mm.
getting that because of this business. Who,
Yeah.
which company is not going like right now, right? Whose company is going to give that to you? Here at our restaurant, we serve like a harvest Thanksgiving party dinner. That is an appreciation of the employers to for the workers that who works hard during the harvest season. And you would hear some employees too that working from other company, right? And then they are saying, "Oh, I hope the our company will give us that kind of compensation too," something like that. So I said, I hope you could build your business too, because sometimes it's so hard to work for someone else as well, right? Because, like I said, time is crucial. How long are you going to see yourself working for somebody else? Life
Mm-hmm.
is short. So, yes, go out of your comfort zone and then see that you can actually do more. You are scared to fail? Yes, of course. Who's not scared to fail, right? But don't get stuck, and it will surprise you what
Mm-hmm.
you can do.
Yeah, I like that. You know, who hasn't failed? Well, if
Yes.
you're afraid of failures, you haven't tried enough.
Yeah.
You haven't tried enough. I sometimes I sit back really, this is like coming from deep within my heart here. I sit back and sometimes I'm complaining about certain things, and then I hear the stories of other people, and I said, you know what? Balkis will just shh.
Mm.
Just shh. Because when you hear the stories of other people, you seem like nothing. I'm not saying you want to minimize what you have been going through. I'm not saying that you need to ignore what you've been going through. I'm not saying it's not painful. But there are others also going through similar thing, but yet they push on. Because when you know your why, you will find the how, and your excuses need your why needs to be bigger than your excuses. And I think that's one of the reasons what's stopping many people from taking action. That's what's stopping many people from progressing. That's what's stopping many people from realizing their dreams. That's what's stopping many people to live a life of mediocrity because they find so many excuses in order to not take action. And that's holding you back.
Mm.
Tomorrow is never guaranteed, people. You have today to make the life of your dreams. You have today to take action. You have today to make that dream of yours a possibility. So what's holding you back? What could change? What would tomorrow change that you could not do today? What? You've been hearing people are talking. You've been hearing, and the thing is, I was just listening. I'm listening. I'm a news fanatic. So I'm listening to the news. I'm following also the politics in the states, and I'm seeing people being laid off. Look at all the government workers, and they're not being paid because you depend on somebody else to pay your bills. You work until you die.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying quit your job, but have something on the side. In our in
Yes.
our in our African proverb, we have this thing that we say in Sierra Leone. We say, keep tick behind you do not, because you don't know who say your neighbor dog decrease. It's simply what it means translated in English is when everything is going on well for you, have something on the back burner. Have something on the side that you can fall back on when things are not going well. Because life is hard. Inflation is going up. It's not coming down. Your salary doesn't match up with the way it's like inflation is going this way and your salary is this way. It's not
Mm.
catching up. So, what can you do today to change your tomorrow? We are digital business owner, Melissa and I. If you decide you want to know more about what we do, check our website. You go onto our website, you get free information, complimentary information. You enter your name, you enter your email address. 2025 is almost done and 2026 is almost here. Can you believe it? And some people are still waiting for that New Year's resolution, waiting to make a decision, waiting for that one day that will never come. And time keeps going on and on and on. And you're in the same position in 2026 that you were in 2024. Mindset shift, people. You need to make a change. I know it's tough love. It might be coming ash, but I think sometimes people need to hear that's what's called tough love. Because
Mm.
somebody else out there cares for you more than maybe you care about yourself. But if you want more for yourself, you have dreams that you have not realized, and you're stuck doing the same thing over and over again, and you're not satisfied with where you are at, something needs to change. And it starts with your mind and not waiting for that perfect moment. Do it today, do it today, do it today, do it today. Time is too short. Life is too short. Time waits for no man. I can go on and on because I'm passionate about people seeing, opening up their eyes to what the possibilities are. It may not be our business, it may be something for yourself, but do
Mm.
something. Don't wait for one day. There's no perfect moment. You make that moment perfect.
Yeah, you're right. And do not wait for like, okay, my New Year's resolution is I'll start it on January 1st. Don't wait for that. Usually when they said if you wanted to change something, do not say, "Oh, I'll start it next week, Monday. I will start it." So it's the beginning of the week. No, when you wanted to make a change, you have to tell yourself, "I'm going to do it now." Now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. You have to do it now. And for you to be able to like, do not, this is my problem before. I always wanted a big one. So it's so difficult for me to achieve what I wanted because I'm trying to get the big result as soon as I can. But
Mhm.
started with, okay, if you are on a sugar diet, I'm not going to eat this piece of candy. So, slowly, okay, to the next day, okay, I'm not going to drink soda. I'm not going to drink pop today. Those achievable goals, you have to start that. And actually, little habits will actually help you go from your bigger goals. And when you mentioned that like kids will go to school like that and then you will be left by yourself, how many retirees in our community are doing online business because it keeps them busy. They learn something new. They are adapting the changes on the online industry. They meet people. They never get stuck. They are not lonely because even though their kids are away from there are empty nesters anymore. This business keeps them busy. It keeps them busy and then not knowing they are already earning on the side because they
That's
are
the best
focused
part
on
of
work.
it.
Yes, exactly. You never notice that, oh, I'm already making money and I am enjoying what I'm doing, right? The
Yes.
problem with some people is once they reach the stage where they get the comfort of life, they stop there. They never go beyond that. Go beyond that. Enjoy what you are doing, right? That is the beauty
Absolutely.
of this business. We continue growing.
Hmm.
Yes, there. What
Absolutely.
happens when you actually start?
Yeah. And you will amaze yourself. I'm doing something right now where I am blown away. People come in and they're like, you know what? I know nothing about this. I know nothing about what is. I'm scared. And at the end of the day, just to see the beauty of somebody who was limiting themselves to what they were actually able to do, get to know that, you know what? I put myself in such a cocoon. I put myself in such a box. I didn't know that I could do this. Just to realize that anything is possible if you step out of that comfort zone. If you step, nothing goes in the comfort zone. So it starts with your mind, people. It starts with taking action. It starts with believing in yourself. If you do not believe in yourself and you do not have that mindset shift that if it's possible for one, it's also possible for me, you will remain stuck. And that's not what life is supposed to be. That's not what life is meant to be. You need to start moving. You need to start doing something different. If you never do, if you're doing the same thing over and over again, you get in the same results, people. That's a pure definition of insanity. So before we go, I just want to leave this to somebody here, out here. It's a quotation that I just carved out in this thing. It says, stop waiting. It's just stop waiting for one day. That one day that we're talking, it's just today in disguise, quietly slipping away while you plan instead of move. Do
Wow.
something different, people. You're meant for more. Step out of your comfort zone. Dance to your own drum beat. But whatever it is, do something before the year ends. But start today. Let your one day be today. Don't wait for that perfect moment. We appreciate each and every one of you that are watching. Share this information with anyone that you think this will helpful to. If you want to know more about what we do, go onto our bio. Enter, look at our website address. Enter your name and your email address. so that we can communicate with you. We are digital business owners, and we are in a movement with over 250,000 people in our community to make sure that people around the world, women, men, immigrants, tap into this possibility that could change their lives forever.
Nice. That is awesome. You know, on this podcast, because we are doing this live, although sometimes Balkiso and I are checking up on ourselves, like on the backstage, this is the first time that I usually read the like the quotations that he she is sharing for everyone, just like this one. Stop waiting for one day. It's just today in disguise. Quietly sleeping away while you plan instead of move. This actually blown me away. Every Saturday she will leave like quotations like that. And seriously, once she shared it, the first time that she's sharing it to you is also the same time as she is sharing it to me. And I was always blown away. It was always like a realization. Oh yeah, she's right. I love this quote. You know, this is like a wake up call for everybody. And Balkiso also mentioned that you go out of your comfort zone. How many of us here in the community that start the business? They started messy. They start without zero experience. They started with like just to mention before we cut off this, we end this podcast, right? How many on our digital community when they started the business because this is more of a of a personal journey than a professional one, becomes a life coach, becomes confident on speaking, able to wrote a book, becomes a law of attraction certified personnel, becomes there's so many in the community who are so shy, high school graduate, no special skills, but because they get out of their comfort zone and discover that they can do so much more, it gives them confidence and even themselves was surprised on what they can still capable of doing. This is what our business is doing for everyone. We are not going to leave you alone, but it's actually like more of a personal journey as well. Aside from, of course, making money, imagine that it's a personal growth and a financial growth. It's surprising. It's up to you. You could check it out. We are offering a free webinar. Check it out if this is something for you as well.
Absolutely. So if you're afraid, as Melissa said, if you're afraid, see fear as a signal to move, not a wall to stop you. So let's go on. Go register. Go register. Get the information you need and step out in faith. Until next time, God bless you. Bye bye.
Love you. God bless us.